Legend has it that there was once a great Persian queen named Vashti. As with many queens of history, we do not know whether she was a good person or politician, only that she was the wife of King Ahasuerus, who one day became drunk at a party and demanded that she come in her crown to display her beauty to the men at said party. It should be noted that many interpret this as him ordering her to reveal her naked body to his guests. She tells him no, and he is outraged. The king asked his advisors,
"What should I do about my queen's disobedience?"
One of them told him,
"Your Majesty, not only has she disrespected you, but everyone in the kingdom will hear about what she has done. The women will disrespect their husbands in turn if she is unpunished. Rid of her immediately and replace her with a better queen."
The king does just this. Vashti is dishonored and dethroned, perhaps banished or executed after. We do not know because she is never mentioned again. There is a lot to unpack here, even though the story is not traditionally about her. Despite her position, she is disposed of due to the patriarchal structures that surround her, even when she has done nothing wrong. There is nuance to her role in this myth as a character who does one significant thing and faces repercussions for it. So, how does VeggieTales, the famous Christian kids cartoon, portray her in their adaptation?
Your Highness, the king was wondering if you could make him a sandwich.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
You must be kidding me. The show has the queen banished for daring to not make her husband a sandwich at 3 a.m. Putting aside how VeggieTales is an inch away from telling little girls in Christian households to grow up barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, they go so far as to have someone else throw the nameless queen out while her husband remains complacent, as if it doesn't make him just as bad. They even have him suggest it was too harsh, as if that makes him nice, before making clear his apathy.
Don't you think that might have been a little harsh? Well, what am I going to do now?
It looks like we're gonna have to find you a new queen.
Make me a sandwich.
They even show her struggling with her luggage, all she has left. As mentioned before, the story is not about her, but this is distinctly messed up. We are already off to a terrible start, and the episode has hardly begun. It is said by Jim Morrison that whoever controls the media controls the mind. It is for this reason that it is important that we examine the ways that something as large as a religion is marketed toward the public, especially toward young minds. So how does the rest of the tale go? The core of it is that Hadassah, a young Jewish girl, is kidnapped along with every other virgin in the Persian Empire and raped by Ahasuerus. She is told to hide her heritage, as anti-Semitism could ruin her, so she changed her name to Esther, and of all his victims, Ahasuerus picks her as his favorite. She is made queen because of this during a time where Haman, the king's advisor, takes a feud he has with her cousin and decides to convince the king to approve all the Jews be slaughtered because of it. Hadassah risks her life by coming to the king unsummoned, and he decides not to kill her. Eventually, she works up the nerve to talk to him, and it results in him passing a decree that the Jews were allowed to defend themselves, and Haman and his family are executed. Contrast this to how VeggieTales transforms this into kid-friendly propaganda. It takes the root conflict of this story, that being the anti-Semitism, and turns it into the mean man not liking their family. They refer to Ahasuerus as Xerxes because one is often likened to the other, so some claim they were the same. They were not. Esther is forced to try to be queen and marry Xerxes, and the story still treats it as a good thing. Rather than death, her family is threatened with perpetual tickling. I'm so tired. I'm disgusted. I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye.